So we were basically discussing dating, the dating pool, and who the fuck peed in it and why they do that. Because this shit's so bad.
Nah, for real. For sure, for sure. Let's get it.
Is trying to date easier online than it is in person? Like trying to meet, I guess what I'm trying to say is it easy meeting people online than it is in person?
I mean, I guess you could say online it's
Mhm.
easier due to the fact that hell, really just off of going off of somebody's profile, you really can look and see the things that they're into and you know what I'm saying, their likes and dislikes. That's basically like a start of chemistry, really.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then like not only that, you know what I'm saying? It's the online dating scene has become so big to where people actually use sending reels as a love language now.
I like sending reels.
Yeah, but like I said, it's considered a love language nowadays.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's that. But it also takes from actually going out, meeting a person, casually courting like the ones before us, you know?
Yeah.
What's your opinion on it?
A homebody. I'm a very
Okay, so you're introvert.
yeah. I
That's
don't
cool.
and I have so much to say over the phone than I do in person because I'm nervous and what if you don't like me? What if, I'm not your type? So at least online I could kind of get a feel for you and you get the feel for me just by having a conversation.
Type shit.
Yeah. So again, I don't know.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, like some of the livest females I've met, like since I've been home, have been online. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody gave me a tip on jumping on Facebook dating. I met a cool ass chick from Atlanta. I fucked it up, but you know what I'm saying? Like everything was there.
Yeah.
Like from the personality, the chemistry, all the way down to where we both like blowing and watching The Office. Like it's hard for me to find a black woman that watches The Office sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So if you can sit up there and actually be inside on the jokes and shit like that, that shit is live to me.
Yeah.
But like I said, I fucked it up. So I will say that online is a tad bit liver, but it's still nothing like actually going out. Excuse me, man. Excuse me, love. Hey, what's your name? And going from there. Instead of going on there looking at too thick Shantae and you know what I'm saying, trying to analyze her profile.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So we were talking about basically what is your turn on and turn off in dating.
The biggest turn off for me is having something in between the ears.
Yeah.
Like if I can sit up and have an intellectual conversation with you, you just started reeling me in. You know what I'm saying? Because brains over beauty any day. Like I said earlier in the earlier podcast, like you could be beautiful as hell, all that, but if you don't have nothing up here, you're nothing but a shell.
Yeah.
What's your take?
Again, this was when we was doing the recording. I want to say my turn on is the inner child in that person.
Most definitely.
Like, again, I'm goofy. I'm a big kid. Like, I'm a big kid at heart. I love doing fun things. Again, my turn off is the seriousness and the non-communication. That is a complete turn off.
That's probably the biggest turn off.
Yeah.
Especially when you lack communication, like only hearing from a person once a day or only getting a text here and there. Now, when I stay in your brain, shit, hit me up.
Yeah.
Shit, I mean, it's not hard.
But they make it hard. And when I say
Exactly.
they, men and women,
Yes.
like
Yes.
they make it hard. I think with especially dating in Dallas,
Murky waters. Murky waters.
I don't know. You either get the whole package, but they lack communication. They good at communication, but lack the whole package. Like you're never gonna find, and this goes for men and women, you're never going to find what you're looking for in one woman or in one man, just in that one person. And that's what we was talking about before we ended the recording. This is where multiple options come in at.
Mhm.
And this goes back to the topic of conversation yesterday, the double standards. So,
all right, well, on my end, I'm gonna agree with you as far as the turn up and the communication because you have to be able to communicate. You have to have some type of understanding. You have to. Like you can't go forward. Like you're literally at a fucking stop sign if you don't.
So is ghosting? We did talk about ghosting. Is ghosting a form of a red flag in today's dating pool?
Yeah. We're gonna go and say that. We're gonna go and say that. Cause hey, at the end of the day, like I said in the recording, you can simply just be real about it. Hey, I'm not feeling this and go on about your business. Don't give me the bullshit. Hey, it's not you, it's me. Man, say we probably been hearing that shit since kids watching Living Single.
Yeah.
Like, no, just keep it a buck. If the chemistry is not there for you, or hell, sometimes people will go ghost mode because they're not getting their expectations when they expect them to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker will intentionally go ghost mode because of being impatient.
Yeah. And we talked about that too. I think, like you said, we're both ghosters. Like, if I feel like this not working out, I'm not gonna give you no heads up or anything. I'm block you.
I'm gonna block that ass on and just on to the next type shit.
Has casual sex gotten too casual?
Yeah, it has. It's like sex doesn't have the same demeanor that it used to. Like you already know if you already know if you had in your mind that you was finna give up some coaching, you instantly, okay, yeah, this is gonna be who I'm with. This is like you had a union with it. Now you can literally jump online and just say, hey, I'm looking for something casual, or I'm just looking for a fuck buddy or something like that. It doesn't hold the same substance and content that it used to.
Yeah. I wanna go now that we're on live. I want to ask this question. Is it okay for a woman to have options? I want them to chime in. I do. I want them to chime in. Is it okay for a woman to have options? Multiple options. You ain't got to sleep with everything.
You made sure you put multiple options in there. You see what I'm saying? You made sure you put multiple options.
But no, is it okay for a woman to have multiple options? Like, because men do it. Men have multiple options. They got Ricky. They got
Tell Ricky get out your inbox.
They got Brittany. They got Keisha at work. They got Alyssa at the gym. They got, so why is it that we can't have Ricky, Bobby? What's the other one?
Nigga, is you name a new edition?
Hey, isn't it okay for a woman to have multiple options? You ain't got to have sex with them. I just want that take on that.
Okay. All right, and then I'm gonna go back around and spin the block on that with myself. As far as like women having multiple options, I mean, shit. I guess it's cool, really, when you think about it, because like maybe it's considered as a filling out process.
Yeah.
You know, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what it is, like a filling out process. As far as like, okay, well, his characteristics are such and such, and his characteristics are such and such, things of that nature. That's cool. But then, like I said, like I feel like if you got all these options and you end up fucking one of these options, that's probably where you should be leaning more towards. Because, like I said, it had to be some type of characteristic, something within his personality, or even just his demeanor, period, for you to even drop your fucking panties.
Yeah.
Like simple and plain. So that's my take on it. I see it's a couple viewers. I wouldn't mind them partaking in the conversation.
And another thing, why is it okay for a man to ask a coochie on the first date, but when the woman say, okay, yeah, why is it okay for a man to ask for coochie on the first date, but it's not okay for a woman to say, okay, you fucking me, so why is it that I can't ask for nothing in return?
Okay, now what you saying there? That sound more like some
Prostitution.
I just want to say it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that sound like some motion when you put it like that. You know what I'm saying? And then like, especially on the first date, I mean, like I said, it's got to be some type of chemistry there. But also at the same time, like I also said, you know how free trial memberships go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they might want to see what each other about. You never know. That shit trash. You ain't gonna want to sit up there and still want to fuck with the person, knowing that, hey, okay, well, I know this nigga dick finna be garbage than a motherfucker, but I like him. So I'm gonna try to make the best of it. I might even fake my own for the nigga. Type shit. Yeah, cough.
Jesus, this too much.
See?
Right.
See?
This what we get for dating in Dallas. Okay, so I want you to tell the story about the girl again. And I want to know if they say you right or you wrong.
Okay. Shit. Okay. Like I said, I had met her like month and a half ago. I'm gonna say things of that nature. And like when it came down to like meeting and things of that nature, everything was cool. But then like all of a sudden, like the red flags started showing up. Like I'm still even as we're having this conversation, I'm still at the point of trying to figure out how did you go from having 3 kids to 8? Like that's shit. You got a whole starting five for the NBA and 3 players. Like for real. Shit, you can say fuck it, you got 2 bench players and a referee. And like that was like some of the craziest shit in the world to me. But then that's what I get for being on inbox sniping.
You shot your shot at the wrong person. Need to know.
Man, what I mean, I done shot my shot at people that really just overlooked my ass, but we ain't gonna go there. Yeah, we ain't gonna go there. We don't lie. We ain't gonna go there. I just made that long story short. The motherfucker went from lying, talking about she had 3 kids. This motherfucker had 8.
What? Then we talk. Okay, so we talked about this earlier. She lost custody of the other 5.
No, she ain't lose custody. I'll let them stay with her. She got a goddamn 2 bedroom with 8 kids in that motherfucker. The grown child stay with her. That nigga is 24. Like shit, I know it's gotta be half of them in the front and half of them in the bedroom.
Well, if she got small kids, then the small kids got the bedroom.
No, the oldest got the bedroom. And she got like 2, 3 small kids. I told you the oldest was 24, the youngest was 5.
Well, stay out of people's inbox.
I'm gonna stay out the wrong people inbox. How about that?
If we're dating, is it okay to have each other as Facebook friends? Or it's social media, following each other anywhere on social media? Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. Cause it's like if you're dating and both of y'all got social media, but y'all not following each other, who hiding something?
Yeah.
And like the way social media is set up and with the updates all the time, you got it to where hell, you could be dating somebody, but then they might not be your close friends to where it's emotion going on in your close friends. Things of that nature. Or it's got it now to where you can change people's names on certain social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? To where you can make, oh, that's my cousin. You see it say Shay type shit. Be a whole nigga named Siobhan. Like all circles back down to the dating pool being garbage. Because it shouldn't be no problem as far as having each other on social media. Shit, it might be something you see or might want to tag your partner in and be like, hey, let's do this. Or, hey, you know what I'm saying? This reminds me of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, sending reels and shit has become a love language out of nowhere.
But you better say something back.
Shit, the way you just snarled your lip up, it really depends on what you're seeing.
Lord, I don't even know what to say because we talked about so much on that recording. Okay, if you had the power to fix one thing about dating, what would you fix? You gotta think about it.
I mean, shit, we saying one thing. So the most important thing that would have to be changed during dating, if anything, I would have to say a person's intention.
Mm-hmm.
Or even just matching chemistries.
Okay.
Or actually seeing a person for what's on the inside other than the outside.
Is it okay?
I don't ask no question when I ain't got your opinion. Rewind that shit. Shit, your take on it.
My take on what?
What you mean? The one thing you could change.
If I could change one thing about dating, I would say it would have to be double standards. Not playing.
How did I know she?
Because like that is the topic of the week, is the double standards. We gotta normalize
Equality.
Yeah. And this goes way back. And what they used to say, if a man could do it, a woman could do it too.
So now we're rewinding all the way back to the Betty Ford mind state.
Yeah.
The I can do it too mind state. Okay, I can dig it to a certain degree. It's cool. Like, don't get me wrong. To me, it's kind of cute if a female sit up and makes the first move, but at the same time, me personally, I would kind of feel less of a nigga if a female made the first move.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's just me, but in the same motion, I would rather make the first move.
Would you rather? What is? Let's just say, when did it become? And I'm going way back with this one. When did it become a problem for a female to say the Cheesecake Factory is not a real date? And if you remember way back,
Yeah, I remember.
when did it become? This goes back to what we was talking about on the recording, because like, when did Applebee's not become a date? And they drinks is $5 happy hour. Like,
I'm talking about be up in Chili's, lemon dropped up like a motherfucker with a shot of Dawn on the side. Come on, man.
why?
Come on, man. Hey, I'm talking about getting the drink up, the $6 drink of the month.
Why did it become a problem? When did it become a problem? Bitches nowadays want
when social media made it a problem. Because think about it, a female used to be excited to go get a motherfucking 2 for $25 Applebee's. Now Applebee's is like a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Like, damn, the whole point of a date is getting out, getting to know each other, expanding our chemistry, digging deep and trying to extract more from your personality, things of that nature.
Yeah.
The food and shit is the bonus, but the time spent is what's supposed to matter the most. But the dating society nowadays lacks that. They're basically ready to take a picture of whatever the fuck is on the plate. You know what I'm saying? You don't even see who they with.
They are the host to know.
You hear me?
And vice versa, that goes for men and women.
I know. It was holes on both sides. I could dig it.
How much should a date cost?
I want to say it depends on the person. It also depends on your tax bracket as well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like ain't no such thing as spending $400 or $500 on a date. Like, that's far-fetched as hell. If anything, shit, the same amenities that you're getting there, shit, I can go to Kroger's or Walmart, cook, and do the same thing for way less.
Yeah.
But in the same motion, once again, it goes back to the dating society today. I mean, shit, I'd say 280.
280 is the most for a date?
Probably 280. Because hell, think about it. Even going to the movies on a date, you're going to spend damn near $60. Especially like if you're going out to Red Oak to the movies, or, you know what I'm saying, AMC out here in Mesquite.
Yeah.
You're going to spend money just on that. Now, due to the dating pool these days, depending on where you go, you're going to spend the rest of that. You're going to spend $200 easy.
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
I'm a cheap bitch. Ooh, 2 for $25 at Applebee's.
Oh, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about.
Care about where you take me, and I say that because if anything goes wrong on this date, I need to know that if you walk out without paying my portion, I got $20 to pay on my portion. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's understandable.
Like, I don't do expensive shit, because I know if my budget is $100, well, let me not say my budget, but if I got $100 in my account and we get into it on this date and we done went to Puff and what is that, Top Golf, to the movies, out to eat, and we get into it and we leave and ain't paid a bill, then no, but for real. Like, then you be having these women going viral because they asked to go to Ocean Prime and ordered everything off the seafood menu, and then y'all have a disagreement and this man walk out. Now you stuck with a $1,200 bill. We not doing that. Like, nah,
for real, yeah, gonna be busting sued.
Died in ditch.
Died and dance like a motherfucker. Oh, let me go to the bathroom. Exit.
But I don't know. My budget, I don't ask for. And you know what? The dating pool. When I'm dating, I let men know, like, I'm so low maintenance. I was.
Oh, yeah, definitely rare.
Yeah.
Oh,
As long as I'm under you, we can have a move. Things that we can go out and do, I can do at home. You want to do a sip and paint? Okay, let's go to Dollar Tree. Get us some canvases. Get us some paint, some paint brushes. We paint our damn selves. Buy a bottle of wine at the most.
You say you low maintenance. So with that being said, you want to do a sip and paint. I got a sister who boosts. You know what I'm saying? She can get the paint. Shit, she can get the canvas board. Hell, you drink stuff? Shit, she can get a couple bottles of it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna spend half price. You know, shit, what you saying?
But yeah, I don't know. That's my outtake on it though. I stay within my means.
And see, that's one of the biggest problems in the dating pool.
People be dating outside.
Motherfuckers have McDonald pockets, but have Papa Do's intentions. How does that work? It does not work. It does not work. You work for McDouble, but see, you think hibachi is on the menu.
When we gonna leave Genghis Grill alone?
Hey, you talk about Genghis? Hey man, say man. Man, we ain't gonna dive on Genghis, man. We're gonna let Genghis make it. We're gonna let Genghis make it.
I mean, I'm like, again, I'm very low maintenance. So like I we go sit outside on a patio at a restaurant and listen to live music, order us some cocktail drinks. For a man, it's probably a whiskey, scotch, or whatever, and just chill. I don't know.
See, you simple.
I am simple, and I tell people that all the time. I don't want expensive shit. Do not give me expensive shit. And I'm not the type of female that will make it known. Like, you gonna see it. You're definitely going to see it. Like, I be telling niggas, now you ain't gotta do that. I do it my damn self. And I think that's why I've been single for 5 years. Like, the only thing I ask for is roses, attention, time, effort, communication. And niggas think you asking for a Gucci bag.
I mean, if I'm being honest, that's what most niggas are used to.
They used to dealing with bitches that want Gucci bag.
They used to dealing with a low maintenance female with a high maintenance mentality.
Yeah, true. Let's see. What is the least attractive about a female for you?
You already know to that. A trash ass personality. You already know that. Hey, like I said, a woman can be the most beautiful thing walking that can instantly kill an IG model. You know what I'm saying? But in the same motion, what's in between them ears can make you the ugliest person walking.
Yeah.
Cause like if them brains don't match their beauty, that's an automatic fuck a red flag. That's a technical foul. Like straight up. That's a technical foul. Like there's nothing sexy about that. There's nothing that's gonna keep me there. And society has made it to where like if a woman isn't up to this stature or up to par as far as looks or the body type, things of that nature, she is just what that is. But at the same time, like it goes right back to saying you could be beautiful as hell, but your personality will make you so fucking ugly.
Yeah.
What's your take on the turnoffs?
I want to say a man who think all females want is money. That's a turn off for me. Because I don't want no money from you. I got my own money. I'm broke, but I got my own money. So,
well, see, on that note, it goes back to just dating in general. Apparently, like certain females are attracted to a dollar bill more than the person who's holding it.
Yeah.
And like that's one of the biggest problems. That's why the dating pool is so fucked up. Like if it would be so much more enjoyable as a person trying to seek your person if things were like they were like when our parents were growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You remember how you probably would hear their stories and how they would court each other and Friday night we'll go out to a movie. You know what I'm saying? Go from a movie to a walk in the park, things of that nature. Shit, you can't take a motherfucker to the movies now unless you're going to get a seafood bowl or you letting her pig out that fucking razzoos and shit like that. There is no substance to dating anymore.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is considered ghetto in date? Like, let me take away the 1 to 10. What is considered ghetto for dating?
Okay. Let's see. All right, let's see how ghetto we can get real quick. Taking a female to the movies and she got her own snacks in her purse. Yeah, that's ratchet as hell.
Why? I'm not gonna pay you dollars.
What you mean? Why? But see, that's the thing. If a man is taking you on a date and it consists of a movie, why would you be paying anyway? Just pay attention to what you want.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so if you sit up here pulling a fully dressed fucking hot dog out your purse, come on, man. Make that make sense. They don't even sell hot dogs here. How you get that?
They do sell hot dogs.
Man, I'm just throwing some shit out there. And you got ketchup packets and mustard packets in your purse and shit. Went to the Dollar Tree and spent the cool $10 on little snacks and shit. Come on now, that's ghetto as hell. Even going out with a female and shit, and the doggy bag is cool. The doggy bag is cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, the doggy bag is cool. But then shit, if she back though, and get the doggy bag plus your shit, that's ghetto as hell. You know what I'm saying? That's far-fetched as a motherfucker. You will not get a call back. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna block you as soon as I drop you off. No, I'll take that back. I'm gonna block you after you let me know that shit. Or after I let you know that I made it home. So yeah, it is. Look, Kendall, hey, I ain't gonna lie, it is the old school way. It really is. But see, once again, it come back to society. Society has made that shit ratchet. Right along. It has made that shit ghetto as fuck. That's like we going to see a movie and you pull out a goddamn crab boil out the purse. Come on now. That's ghetto as hell. They don't. I know. But you in this bitch eating a piece of potato and egg. And the sausage. Kenneth, what is considered ghetto for you, Kenneth? And then while we waiting on his, what is considered ghetto to you? What? What's considered ghetto for me? Yeah, what's considered ghetto for you? Inquiring minds want to know. For a man? Yes. What's considered ghetto? Are you making me think on this? See, that's the thing. The fact that you got to sit up there and think. You know what I'm saying? What's considered ghetto? For a man, I don't know. I guess because I don't look too much into that. So a man with his clothes half off his ass ain't considered ghetto, or a motherfucker who sits up and feel like he has to have a gun everywhere isn't considered ghetto. What's considered ghetto for me? When you're already drunk on the date and we ain't even started drinking yet. Man, you came tipsy. That- sober. So I think that's ghetto when you already drunk on the date. And what's ghetto is, man, I just want to catch a vibe with you. Oh man, that's ghetto. Cause we already catching a vibe. So your vibe and my vibe are two different things. What you mean? No, that's ghetto. You know what? I'm still not gonna give you ghetto. That's childish. That's childish, straight up. Cause like you said, if we already catching the vibe, there's no such thing as, well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, we just chilling, we just vibing. No. The adult version of vibing is getting to know a person. To getting digging in, dissecting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, figuring out your likes and dislikes. I don't give a damn if you like to chase cats and coloring books. I'm gonna ask you, do you like color pencils or crayons? True. And keep going. Shit, what kind of cats do you be chasing? Do you be chasing tatties? You like Garfield? Shit, come on now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that vibe shit is childish, and like I've been like I said, when I had experimented on Facebook dating, even females on there tell you, if you trying to catch a vibe, hit X, you're not for me. Type shit. Because we already know what the vibe is. We already know that. But yeah, okay. Now, since you saying that, if you still label yourself as looking for something casual, shit, apparently you trying to catch a vibe too. So have you ran into people that say they want something casual and then have that in their bio? And then get mad when you come with that casual approach. I'm not a hoe, but shit, if I'm not calling you a hoe, if anything, you got a something casual vibe. Shit, what? Yeah. You have a friends with benefits mentality. True. Some of this shit gotta make sense within its own self. No. Is it okay if we're on a date and I say you gotta pay for my child too? Because the child not on the date, but is taking a to-go plate for the child. What's your take on that? First date? Any date. No, see, hold on. I'm asking, first date? Okay, let's go with first date. First date, really, you know what? Ain't no problem with it. Really, I'm gonna take that back. It really depends on how many kids you got. Okay. Cause ain't nowhere in hell, like you said, you low maintenance, so Applebee's ain't shit. But if you got 8 kids and you think they finna get something from Applebee's, you sadly mistaken. You sadly mistaken. Cause shit, that 8 kids gonna cost what? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's $100 just on your kid.
And this goes back.
That's 2 for 25.
Yeah, this goes back to how much should you spend on the dates? If I already done spent my 200, 250, and you telling me I gotta pay for your kids too, that's 350 I done spent.
Hell no. What we gonna do is DoorDash your kids some fucking Little Caesars or something. Shit, did you say? Did you? Hey, did you say they like the pizza puffs or did they want a hot ready? Shit, trick me.
Oh shit.
Trick me. If that's the case, they should have bought their asses with them. And then at the same time, like if you fucking with somebody and you know they got kids and you know off the real that kids are part of the package.
Yeah.
Now, it might be a situation where she ain't got no babysitter. Shit, bring them.
So you okay? You're okay with the kid coming? Well, is it kids or is it kid if she does not have a babysitter?
If she don't have a babysitter, bring the child. Because if I'm fucking with you, I'm also gonna want to interact and learn the ups and downs with your child as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, shit, true enough, you might have chemistry with me, but if your child don't like me, shit, 9 times out of 10, that's what's gonna help you push away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Because hey, my child not cool with you. They don't like your demeanor. This, that, mm-hmm. That's gonna automatically pull you away from me. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about you. It's also about your children having a relationship with who you're with.
Okay. What about, I'm trying to think, what is considered a date? Dating in Dallas, because we are in Dallas. That's what we should have named this topic. Dating in Dallas, considered a date in Dallas.
Well, to be honest, it depends on the type of person you're dealing with. Like, if you're dealing with somebody who's outgoing, but yet eccentric, something like that, okay, going out the Grand Skate, you know what I'm saying? That's considered a cool little date. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking with something a little ratchet or something that's a little more less down to earth, okay, shit, we going downtown. Might hit Johnny Crackers up or something. All depends on the person.
Okay. Also, is it cool to do a meetup first before the date?
Like before you go out on a date, just in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, meet me at Starbucks.
Okay.
I'll be the big nigga in the corner with the caramel macchiato, eating a biscotti with some biscotti in my pocket.
You is ridiculous.
Shit, I'm just honest. My hood, baby. I can't help.
I think it is okay for a meetup just so we could get the feel for each other. And then what I consider a date, this goes back to me being low maintenance. Because we can just watch a movie and that's it. We can watch a movie at home and call it date night, movie night, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, okay. Meet up at your spot. I bring some popcorn, some waffles, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? What kind of candy you like? I'm at the store. Yeah, there's no problem with that at all. Yeah. Is it okay? No. When is the right time to bring your person that you're getting to know around your family? Okay, I want to say when you know for sure that it's more than just a situationship. Like when you know or have it in your head that, hey, this person might be around a while. Mm-hmm. And then let's be real. Black families gonna ask you why the fuck you glowing anyway. You pregnant? Oh, you must have met somebody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Especially them nosy ass aunties and all that stuff. Oh yeah, they gonna try to dissect everything that's going on. So with that being said, like as soon as that approaches, which will probably already be too late. Then that's when you bring whoever it is around your family. Give a proper introduction. But then if you got a dysfunctional family, you make sure you give them a heads up too. Okay. So I saw a post earlier. Mm-hmm. And I want to reflect on that. If we are dating and you get your child, right? The mother sends your child over to your house and that child's hair is not cut or done. So we can say boy or girl. Is it okay for the girlfriend to do the child's hair? Take the boy to go get his hair cut, or your girlfriend does your daughter hair. Is that okay? In my eyes, it would be okay because if it was supposed to be such a big flack, her shit should have been done before she came. Mm-hmm. So if she actually takes the time to build their relationship with my daughter to where you're going to do her hair, by all means, I'm not going to stop there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And if the mother has a problem, hey, you should have did her hair. You don't like the way her hair is,
you should have done it.
Yeah.
Oh, you tripping about him having a haircut? You should have had his haircut before he came.
Okay. How many kids is too much kids?
We really gonna go there? Like like I said, the little chick I just 86 with the 8 kids. That was 2 times too many.
2 times.
Now listen, don't get me wrong. I love kids. I'm very family oriented. I also believe in dropping in stepdaddy applications. You know what I'm saying? But in the same motion of putting my kids with your kids make double digits, it's a problem. I got 2, you got 8, that makes 10 kids. Who the fuck finna be buying all them Air Forces and shit?
And going school shopping?
No, for real, because think about it. The kids nowadays, they want a white pair and a black pair. Forces is $115 plus tax.
Yeah.
Man, you gonna spend damn near what? $1,400? After tax?
And she ain't coming out of pocket for it because she expect you to do it.
I'm gonna put it like this: a mother better not do this. Hold their breath. She trick me.
You're stupid.
Now see, I can deal with 4 kids and number. If you got more than 4 kids, hell no. Hell no. I ain't gonna lie to you. That 8 kids fucked me up, man. That 8 kids fucked me up. And then you had the nerve to pull 3 out. You pulled these motherfuckers out like they were puppies or something. Like you literally showed 3 kids, but then it all boiled down to you had 8.
She said she didn't have custody of the other 5.
No, you ain't gonna do that. No, you just ain't gonna do that.
We had 102 views and all.
Hey, that'll work.
Let's see. I want to go back to my questions because I really want to ask this question.
Oh, yeah. And then the way you cut your eyes, I know it's some more shit.
Have you ever caught feelings when you were supposed to keep it casual?
Hell yeah, I caught feelings when I was supposed to keep it P. I ain't gonna lie to you. Say, man, I think I'm cutting for you. Whoa, hold on. What you mean, hold on? You mean to sit up here and tell me you gonna hit a nigga with the Guac 6,000? Motherfucker, rotate on that motherfucker. You cook good, your meatloaf down there better than my mama's, and you think I ain't gonna pay for it? Why shit? You wake a nigga up with breakfast in bed and leave the breakfast in the head, and you think I ain't gonna pay for it? If anything, just hit me with the free trial membership, coochie. Don't even give me the full throttle.
Okay. What?
Say, pipe her down now for real, bro. Hey, say, bro, it get real. And I already know somebody your damn name. Don't get it. Yeah, nigga, it get real, Phil. It get real. Especially when you be trying to keep it P like a motherfucker. Shit does not happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Say, motherfucker might go past the envelope on a nigga. You know what I mean? Say, no, for real. It happens. It happens. Just like you can't tell me it ain't happened on your end.
What is...
No, hell no.
What?
Nope, don't ask
You
that
don't want me
question.
to move on?
No, I want your answer.
My answer to what? Okay.
Fuck that P shit. You hear me? Fuck that P shit. Say, I'm talking about a nigga gonna get real. Say, bitch, I think I'm falling for you. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Oh, for real.
Lord.
You still can drop your answer though.
Damn. What was my question? I don't want to answer it. I'm deflecting.
Oh yeah, that let me know right there. You'd have been in this fucked up situation where you would catch a feeling. And nigga was like, nah, we just on some going steady type shit. He hit your ass with that Rocco business. We just be fucking around.
Nah, I sat outside that man's house for 2 hours. So yeah.
Yeah, so you like that Gucci bag? I got you, babe. Nah, for real. Hey, nah, for real. Say, fuck a spend the night bag, baby. You can have a drawer. You hear me? Yeah, I put my drawers with my socks. Goddamn.
It gets that serious when y'all catch feelings?
Say, matter of fact, a part of the day gonna be going to get your key made. What you mean? What?
Is dating considered tricking?
Hell no, dating ain't considered tricking. How could you even consider dating tricking? Well, small-minded niggas will do that. You know what I'm saying? I say that. Small-minded niggas will take it as tricking. You know what I'm saying? And then you low maintenance. Hell no, it ain't tricking. Hell no, it ain't tricking. If anything, shit, I feel like I'm just going to get 2 plates. I just got somebody else eating the other one. Shit, it ain't tricking. Thank you, bro.
I like that.
You courting your potential partner. Thank you, bro. And that's what the dating society is lacking, my nigga.
Something that we talked about when we was doing the recording too.
Yeah.
As far as men actually stepping up in courting.
You know what I'm saying? Broke niggas think it's tricking, bro. They try to say, a nigga trying to be like Dave Chappelle on Half Baked, trying to stretch that little money. You remember when he backdoor took her to go get ice cream and a hot dog, and then he stole the homeless nigga money? That's the type of mentality these niggas on, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he did stretch the shit out of $3 though, and got some food. Now that I think about it, that nigga went to sing. What he went to sing it? I got some booty. Yo,
why do men feel like they don't have to take women out on dates when they get to know somebody, or when they're getting to know in the process?
And see, that goes back down to the mentality of the man that you fuck with. Because like I told you earlier, all of us ain't on that mentality. That's part of getting to know a person. Shit, you might not like shellfish. You know what I'm saying? How I'ma know that? You know what I'm saying? Because so just that small thing can not only be a big thing, but that's also a part of the conversation within a date.
Like, excuse me.
Exactly, bro. You damn right. You gonna do whatever for the woman you want. Ain't no way around it.
Why is
Yes, bro. Yes. For real, for real.
okay? I like that answer because I don't know.
That's where it goes back to motherfucking murky waters in the dating pool.
Okay, what is a red flag that you ignored that you're not gonna ignore the next time?
Seeing exactly how many kids a woman got.
I'm sick of you.
I'm telling you that going from 3 kids. Say, matter of fact, say Piper down. My last little situation that I just 86. Motherfucker said she had 3 kids, my nigga. Back door had 8. You know what I'm saying? A whole starting 5 and 3 bench players. See, I got 2 girls, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. I deal with a woman with 4 kids, but four is my limit. I said when the kids go into double digits, oh, you got me for.
In dating, do you think it's okay, or is it okay for
I swear.
your partner to meet your kid's mom or dad?
If they gonna be around, I don't have no problem with it. Hey, such and such, this such and such, such and such, that's such and such. Because this is who is gonna be around your kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So of course she gonna want to know who around her kid. Now you ain't finna sit up here and grill her ass and ask her a million questions, but you can meet her. You can probably introduce yourself. I don't have no problem with it. Exactly. Hell yeah. If we locked in, ain't no choice. I'ma tell her, say, man, I need you to meet my girl. It ain't even the baby mom you gotta worry about. My kids a little older, so shit, you gotta worry about them because they gonna interview your ass like they Barbara Walters on 2020. So what you doing with my dad?
You like my daddy? Or is you just with him for the money? Cause he broke.
Sorry, kids blunt as hell,
right? So why question, right?
I told you want to throw a freestyle, didn't you? Yeah.
You meet somebody on Facebook, right? So let's just say, like, we had the discussion earlier where we post our stuff. We post our content for the money because Facebook be giving out, even if it's 40 cents, 50 cents to $1, $200 here. If you laughing at all my shit on Facebook, then we date, we get serious, and then all of a sudden that shit not funny no more. Why do men switch up like that?
Okay, on that one, I ain't gonna say I just know the answer on that one because shit, me personally, yeah, now the motherfuckers laughing faces and shit gonna end up turning into hearts and care and shit. You know what I'm saying? If anything, a nigga gonna start being more in debt with what you put on there. You know what I'm saying? Then also, a nigga gonna make sure you ain't throwing no subliminals. Mm-hmm. So as far as that goes, I really can't speak on a nigga doing no shit like that. Cause if it's me, shit, I'm on your page. Oh damn, I ain't even see her post that motherfucker. Ooh, hit the heart. Boom, put some motherfucking heart eye emojis up under that junk. You know what I'm saying? That way you know that, hey, I see you. No, for real though. No, for real though. Say, yeah, now stop entertaining these niggas. You hear me? Yeah, just know I'm the eye in the sky, goddamn. You hear me? I'm big brother around this motherfucker. You hear me? Square business.
Why is it? I don't know with what the person posts. If we locked in, I don't have a problem with that because I know at the end of the day, I know it's just shit talking. So,
but then it also depends on what you posting too.
Yeah. But you know, when you slid, that was the whole purpose you slid in my DM. That was the whole purpose.
Yeah, but then hold on. But yeah, then the same motion though, if I done start courting you and we done start trying to make a relationship and try to build some shit, hell yeah, I hope you stop posting provocative shit and shit like that. Cause hell, you ain't got no need to seek the attention no more. Don't get me wrong, I know you're trying to get your bag, but in the same motion, you can go in a whole another lane and get your bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be on here, you know what I'm saying, posing certain ways and you know what I'm saying, like though having my coochie good status and all that dumbass shit. You ain't gotta do all that. You could just say fuck it and go being funny.
Do you think social media is the problem for dating?
Yep. Because really nowadays everybody is on some monkey see, monkey do ass shit. And like that's like one of the biggest downfalls in dating. Just because you might see this female you know getting treated a certain way or done a certain way. Shit, to be honest, you just looking at social media. You're not scratching the surface, not knowing what she did or how she done made that happen.
Yeah.
Because if I'm being honest, most females out here selling coochie and content.
This is Dallas. We are dating in Dallas, y'all. Before you lay down with somebody, dating wise, is it okay to ask for their my chart?
My chart. Hell yeah.
Is it okay to ask for their Quest, their CPL? And when I say CPL, it's clinical something laboratory. Is it okay to ask for their lab court? And I'm saying all these because this is where you go get your blood work done. This is your STD tested, everything. Is it okay to ask for that when you're dating somebody, especially when you know that you have a sexual connection with this person?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Ain't no wrong with that. Safety first.
Okay.
Make sure they using contraceptives as well.
Yeah.
Age is too high in Dallas to even be playing raw like that.
Would you ask your partner to go get tested with you?
I mean, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Especially if I'm going out on a limb to also show you that I'm good. It shouldn't be no problem with you returning the gesture. Now, if you have a problem returning the gesture, I'm going to automatically look at your ass crazy and you're getting blocked. Say, I'm hard on a female. I'm not even going to lie to you. I am hard on a female.
Here's things, because you just walking around here like you bored.
Yeah, reciprocation is everything. Even going to get tested, that's everything. You said that's a major factor, especially if you're to the point to where you're trying to take it to another level.
Yeah. I think I've asked this person. Let me say this. Let me say this, because I know when I edit this a lot, but I'm trying to figure out how to say it.
I just say that shit.
I asked this dude to go get tested with me, and he looked at me and he was like, yeah. Okay, so I set up the appointment at the Health and Human Services. I asked him, like, hey, let's go. We going on this day. He said, yeah, that's cool. He never answered my calls.
He mustn't have his money.
Is that what we gonna come up with? He didn't have the money.
Just like you said, she ain't had the other 5.
So we not gonna assume that he had an STD or anything, right?
I mean, we could assume that. Because like if you sitting up here and you trying to get me to, you know what I'm saying, go get the my chart and shit situated, that means you finna give me some ass. Now we on that shit. Hey, yeah, I'm finna go. I'm gonna beat you there. 9 times out of 10, nigga gonna use his imagination and have it in his mind on what he got in store. So hell yeah, if a nigga serious about this shit and wanna fuck with you tough, yeah, he gonna do that. Yeah. It shouldn't be no problem with it. It shouldn't be.
Do men in nowadays, while dating, do they go get tested?
I know. I can't speak for everybody. I know I do.
Okay. And this goes back to having the multiple options.
Exactly. Because 9 times out of 10, shit, us being niggas, man, we ain't just fucking one person. Especially if it's not on a serious route.
Yeah.
We getting tested. We got to. It ain't no other way around. That's every 6 months. I ain't never had shit. Don't want it. So yeah, we gonna stay tested. Out in the ass just to take it. Yeah, type shit.
When is it a good time in dating to take the condom out?
I'm gonna put it like this. I can't say exactly when is the best time to take the condom out, but I will say when it comes down to where y'all both have that understanding. Cause like what may be good for the goose ain't good for the gander.
Yeah. So
it's all about coming back into communication. It's all about communicating. Now, if she back there be like, say, I want to feel that thing. Okay, well, shit, that's a bag. Leave the condoms in the glove compartment.
So you're not going to tell her no?
You asking him. I'm going to tell her no?
Yeah.
After we got tested and everything?
Let's take out the testing part.
I don't know about that. Now, we didn't got tested, shit. We can box spring boogie like a motherfucker. But as far as not being tested, nah, we're gonna wait like a month or two. You know what I'm saying? Then when it just feel right, it just feel right.
Okay. Is dating in Dallas bad?
No, No, it ain't just necessarily bad. If anything, it all goes back to the type of person that you putting your time towards. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, there's some shitty ass individuals out here, male and female. But like I said, it all goes back to who you putting your time into.
Okay.
You gotta invest your time properly in people. What's your take on it?
Hell yeah, this shit bad. Mind you, I've been single for 5 years. This shit bad.
Okay, I'm put it like this. Have you ever took in consideration maybe it's all about the type of niggas you seeking, your preset preference? Because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes we have to go outside our zone. Until I got home last year, I wouldn't dare give a bright female time of day.
Did you say a bright female?
No, I did say that.
Why?
Mentally, they're egotistical. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
But I'm actually like it.
Maybe it is the people that I'm running into, and maybe it's the type of person that I'm used to.
That's the thing. Sometimes you got to go out your norm.
Yeah.
Gotta go out your norm. You might have dated short, skinny nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit, true enough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had a bond, this, that, whoop, whooping in the same motion. She ended up splitting. The shit wasn't what that was. The expectations weren't met. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think. You gotta go. Sometimes you gotta go out your norm. Step out your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
Cause shit, it might be a motherfucker sitting up there waiting with open arms on that other side. But it's on you to detect it.
Yeah. Why is it so hard for a person that's dating to admit that they're not healed? Because hurt people hurt people.
Yeah, that's true. Hurt people do hurt people. Now, with a person that sits up and don't admit about being still hurt from a previous relationship, to be honest, really don't have no business even trying to step into nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get rid of the old first. You got to get into where that song don't remind you of that person, or you know what I'm saying? Watching a certain movie don't remind you of that person, or anything. You have to heal. You can't go into nothing new with old baggage. The luggage ain't gonna fit in the plane.
I like that one. That's the one I might actually like.
No, for real though. Say for real. And see, that's another thing, especially with us men, man. It's hard to try to vent without feeling like you're gonna be judged or your words are gonna be thrown right back at you.
It's for a female.
Yes, sir. That is the biggest battle.
Yeah. I think that goes for females as well. We don't tell the next person what's going on because this goes back to the recording that we did. It's a manipulation. If I tell you that my ex hurted me by doing this,
Why would you go do it?
Why would you do that? Knowing that that's gonna hurt me again.
And see that right there ain't doing nothing but opening the same wound back up. And see, it was a CEO used to tell me back in TUC, you can't continue to beat a dead horse and expect it to get up.
I'm going to touch on a little bit about mental health since I brought that up. Do we let our partners know that we suffer from a mental illness?
I mean, some of us won't, but there's a very, very small percentage of us that will.
Mm-hmm.
I tell a motherfucker down from insecurities to occasional trust issues, I will run it down.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody don't have the same mindset. That way, you can give a person a warning and let them choose if they choose to deal with those problems that you're having mentally.
Yeah.
That way, they have an option on whether they're going to stick around.
Do you feel like mental health can ruin a relationship?
Yes.
Okay. I had this one guy who I was talking to, and I guess I want to say ex-wife at the time was going through a mental health issue, whether if it was her being depressed or whatever the case may be. When I told him that I was pretty much going through the same thing, he was like, well, I can't be with you because she lacked being a wife because of her mental illness. And I'm thinking, nigga, you didn't console her. You didn't try to be there for her.
Didn't try to help her heal.
He was just like, no, because at the end of the day, I'm still a man and I got needs. Nigga, what?
Okay, first and foremost, he had a union. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that you were married. So when you made your vows and they said through sickness and health,
yeah,
that's part of it. You were supposed to be there to actually console her, not push her away because of her problem.
Mm-hmm.
So you're automatically a whole walking toxic trait.
But he left me, went to go get a new girl, And the new girl suffered from a mental illness too.
See how motherfuckers think that grass green on the other side and that shit ain't up dirt.
Yeah, they not together no more.
I believe you. He probably backdoored and tried to spin the block and everything.
He did. Call me. The crazy part, this is why I don't like Apple. Because the number was blocked. The number was blocked. So how he called my phone, how he got through, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I'm glad Shorty with 8 kids got an Android. I swear that should have been the red flag.
So before we wrap it up, this is what I wanted to ask.
Okay, what's up?
What is the best dating advice that you could give to Facebook?
The best dating advice I can give to Facebook is that dating is really still a race. Don't rush it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's also another factor that's wrong in the dating pool, simply because shit, we're so quick to try to get coochie, or we're so quick to, you know what I'm saying, just to see what we could get out of motherfuckers, things of that nature. You're not taking time to learn a person, know them, even nurture them spiritually, physically, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? And those are like the three main things that are lacking in the dating pool. God damn it, that's the chlorine. That's the chlorine. To clean the dating pool, that's the chlorine. Straight up. Just take your time.
I have two advices.
Extra, bro.
My advice to my ladies, date them all. Fuck these niggas and date them all.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Multiple options, baby. Have them. But on all seriousness, take your time. Don't rush it. And if that nigga play with you, hit him in his fucking throat.